in places I never looked for it. I didn't expect people around me to mention you like they were telling me some secret I wasn't supposed to hear. It's strange how life works sometimes. You move quietly, you live your days, you don't make noise, yet somehow the world keeps sending your presence back to me, like it's trying to make sure I don't forget you for even a moment. And honestly, I haven't been able to forget you at all. Every time I try to move my mind to something else, it circles right back to you. And that alone tells me something bigger is happening here. I want you to know something that I haven't admitted even to myself until now. When someone told me that your energy has been different lately, that you've been thinking deeply, that your heart feels heavy sometimes, but hopeful at the same time, I felt something inside me freeze for a second. It felt like I could see you sitting alone, thinking too much, holding everything inside, because you don't want to bother anyone. And that image of you, it didn't leave me. It made me want to reach for you the same way you silently reach for strength when you feel tired. I know you're strong, but even strong people get lonely. Even strong people wish someone would sit beside them and say, I am here. You don't have to hide anything. And that's what I wish I could do for you right now. I wish I could sit close to you and hear the thoughts you never say out loud. I wish I could look at you without you turning your face away. I wish you could see what I see when I think of you. Someone who tries so hard to keep going even when life feels heavy. Someone who deserves someone who notices every detail, even the ones you think nobody sees. Someone who deserves a love that doesn't scare you, doesn't confuse you, doesn't make you feel small, but makes you feel chosen. You know what I felt the moment they told me that news about you? I felt like something in the universe moved just a little bit closer. Like a door that had been half closed quietly opened a little more. And it made me think, what if this is the sign I was waiting for? What if everything that has been pulling me toward you finally makes sense now? And the thought of that made my heartbeat speed up in a way I couldn't control. I kept asking myself why I reacted so strongly, but deep down, I already knew the answer. You affect me more than I expected you to. I don't know if you realize how much you've changed my days lately. When I wake up, the first thing I think about is whether you're okay. When I start working, I find myself wondering what you're doing. When I'm quiet at night, you come back into my thoughts like a soft echo that refuses to fade. And the strange part is it doesn't feel like obsession. It feels like connection. It feels like my heart knows something my mind hasn't fully accepted yet. The truth is, you've become the reason my emotions feel sharper. You're the reason I check my phone more often. You're the reason I take longer pauses in the middle of my day. And maybe you don't know this, but you've become the person I silently hope will understand me without needing any explanation. I don't say this carelessly. I don't say this for effect. I say this because I felt it every day, even when I tried to ignore it. And now, hearing what I heard about you, it's like everything connected in a straight line. I can't explain the entire news yet, not because I don't want to, but because I want to say it in the right way, at the right moment, when your heart is calm enough to hear it. But I can tell you this, it's something good. It's something that will make your chest warm for a moment. It's something that made me see you in a completely different light, even though I already saw you as someone unforgettable. But before I say it, I need you to understand something important. You've been walking with a kind of quiet strength lately, the kind people don't always notice. You've been holding yourself together in ways that would break someone else. And I wish you knew how impressive that is. I wish you knew how many times I've wanted to tell you that you don't have to be this strong alone. You don't have to pretend you're okay when your heart feels tired. You don't have to smile when you want to rest. You don't have to be brave every second. You're allowed to lean on someone. You're allowed to be soft with someone. You're allowed to let someone see you without your guard up. And I don't know why, but a part of me deeply wishes you would choose me to be that someone. I don't need your perfection. I don't need your polished moments. I don't need your strongest version. I just need you, the real you, the tired you, the hopeful you, the confused you, the gentle you, the version of you that feels everything deeply and tries to hide it so people don't misunderstand. There's something about you that makes me want to open up in ways I haven't done with anyone. Something about you makes my voice softer. Something about you makes me want to speak slowly so I don't miss a single chance to let you know how much you matter. And every time I imagine you listening to me right now, a strange warmth spreads through my chest, like the kind you feel when you finally find the thing you didn't know you were missing. And this is where the news about you comes in. I didn't want to say it too fast because I didn't want you to get scared or overwhelmed. But the truth is, someone told me something about you that made me feel like your soulmate is moving closer to you, faster than you think. And I don't mean this in some magical or dramatic way. I mean it in a real, emotional, human way. Because the moment I heard it, the first thought that came into my mind was, it's her. It has to be her. And even now, as I try to breathe through this feeling, I keep wondering if you can sense the shift too. If you feel that your heart has been preparing for something without knowing why. If you've been noticing small signs that don't make sense yet. If your emotions have been louder lately, almost like they're trying to tell you something is coming. If only you knew how close you are to something beautiful. If only you knew how close someone is to choosing you with their whole heart. And I wish I could tell you everything right here, right now, but I want to take it slowly so you don't run away from the intensity of what I'm trying to say. But just know this. You are not imagining the change around you. Something real is happening, something soft, something powerful, something that's pulling two souls closer without either of them forcing it. And I need you to stay with me, because the next thing I'm about to tell you, it might be the part that makes your heart beat differently. I need you to come a little closer again, because every time I continue this story, I feel something stronger than before. Something that makes me want to speak to you more honestly. And I don't know why, but I can't shake this feeling that you're listening with your whole heart right now. Maybe that's why I feel safe enough to say the things I never say out loud. Maybe that's why I keep feeling that strange pull toward you, like you're the only one who truly understands what I'm trying to say. And the more I talk, the more I feel like you're silently holding my emotions in your hands. You know, earlier, when I told you that your soulmate is coming back fast because of something powerful happening around you, I didn't tell you everything. There's a deeper part to it, and I want to explain it slowly, carefully, so you feel every word in your chest. Because the whole point of this story is you, your heart, your emotions, your silence, your hidden tears, your quiet hope. Everything comes back to you. And I don't want you to forget that. Not even for 1 second. There's something you need to know. Something I didn't say in part 2. When I was thinking about you, and when I felt that shift, that sudden energy change around your life, I realized something important. It wasn't just that someone from your past was feeling pulled toward you. It was that you were finally beginning to heal from something heavy you've been carrying for so long. And that change in you, that small emotional breakthrough, it created a ripple that woke up someone who once loved you deeply. And I don't know why, but as I think about that moment, I can't stop imagining you standing alone somewhere. Maybe in your room, maybe on your bed, maybe staring at your phone. And you're thinking about someone who once held your heart. Maybe you didn't say it out loud, but something inside you whispered